guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we are doing a Q&A, and obviously for those who don't know what a Q&A is, you've asked me questions and I'm going to be answering those questions. So basically a week ago I posted on my Instagram that I was going to be doing a Q&A for my Vlogmas. So if anybody was interested in asking me any question, to just fire away. And I picked, out of all the questions that I was asked, I picked a few for this video. We looking at about 6 or 7 questions, because I don't want this to be a very long video. Just in case you're wondering why the giraffe there is facing down, it's because I'm still waiting to have a picture put on there, so which is going to be like a portrait side or whatever you want to call it. So for some reason the giraffe has stayed that way. It was on there when I bought the picture frame, so just in case you're wondering or you're looking and you're thinking, is that a giraffe facing sideways? Anyway, back to the video. So yeah, I picked a few questions. Some of the questions that some of you guys asked me, I've already done like a Q&A kind of video, which I'm gonna link it somewhere here, if you obviously missed that one, or if you feel that I did not answer your question, because it might be that the question you've asked me, it's in that one. It was like a get to know me kind of Q&A, which I did a few months ago, so I didn't want to repeat the same questions. So anyway, I didn't want this video to be a very long one, so I'm gonna shoot right ahead and go straight with the first question. So the first question, somebody asked me, how do you decide on your purchases? I'm gonna assume these are either Christmas purchases or just normal purchases, so I'll answer in both ways. Well, for Christmas, it's easy. Normally, I don't spend a lot of money on my family. I know that sounds horrible, but I just feel like Christmas is too commercialized. I do love Christmas, don't get me wrong, but I'm not one of those people who go overboard around Christmas time. So I tend to buy everyone pajamas, because everybody needs pajamas. Everybody wear pajamas. So that tends to be my thing. And as for me, in terms of, you know, what people buy for me or what I buy for myself, I normally have a list at the beginning of the year, which I work through as months go by. I don't buy something that I haven't thought about. Normally it takes me about 2 to 3 months to think about something, especially if it's expensive. Am I gonna use it? Do I really need it? Is it really worth it? Those kind of questions. So it takes me a while before I purchase. Yeah, in terms of like Christmas presents for myself, I tend to ask my family or my friends. They know me very well. A lot of them, they tend to ask me what I want, and I would just say, for an example, this year for Christmas I got new tires for my car, because that was the one thing that I needed. So it saves everyone wasting money. And as I've said to you, I feel Christmas is too sort of like commercialized. People spend too much money that they shouldn't be spending over such a short period of time, or for that one day. But you know, we all think differently. I hope that answers your question. Second question is, I first came across your channel when I saw your Brussels trip with your sister. With the pandemic, have it been hard not being able to travel? Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna lie on this one. It has been very, very hard, because I do love traveling. I've been traveling all my life, and to suddenly stop and not being able to travel, not because it's your choice, but you are forced by this pandemic, never-ending pandemic. So yeah, it has been really, really been hard, but soon I'm gonna be traveling again, which I'm quite excited. Probably on my last video of Vlogmas I will explain, and you will understand what I mean by this. But there's going to be a lot of traveling coming up in 2022, which I'm quite excited about. It's going to be more, it's more like a planned thing, but also it's going to be more like making up for the lost time. So yes, to answer your question, I do miss traveling a lot. Next question, what was the last TV show you binged watch? I do watch a lot of TV shows, but currently I am watching Ruthless by Tyler Perry, and at the same time I'm watching The Oval, because some of the elements of these two, it's also by Tyler Perry. I do love a lot of his work. So a lot of episodes, they sort of like interlink somehow, or they connect, so I had to watch, you know, Oval and then stop a bit and then watch Ruthless. So that's what I am currently watching. Right, the next one is, if you could eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? This is a very difficult question, but also at the same time it's an easy one, because I'm one of those people who tend to eat the same thing. But to answer your question, I'll probably say salmon, which at the moment I probably eat about 4 or 5 times a day. Any form of salmon. It could be smoked salmon, it could be cooked as in pan-fried salmon, or grilled salmon, or sort of like raw salmon in sushi, or you know, in a sandwich or in a salad. Anything salmon I do love. But also, in terms of, if we were to look in terms of like breakfast, lunch, dinner, so dinner will be like salmon, and for breakfast it will be porridge, which is ipapa umdogwe. Basically, for those who live in South Africa don't know umdogwe, which is like maize meal, kind of like porridge made of maize meal. I absolutely love it. I grew up eating it, and sometimes in the middle of the day I'll just cook myself umdogwe and just have it. I do love it, so I wouldn't mind eating it every day if it was the only thing left. And the good thing about umdogwe, you can use it for different things. You can have it as a porridge, or you can have it if you're having like a braai or something and do it more like stiffer and have it like spap. So it's a very sort of like a meal that's multi-usable or multifunctional, if that's the word. So I think those two. Oh, and one more thing probably I will say, which I haven't had in a while, but I wouldn't mind eating it every day. Samp, basically Istanbul, for those abahlala eMzansi. I absolutely love Istanbul, especially with curry. Oh, yeah. But if I really have to choose just one thing, it would definitely be salmon. You know, basically, to answer your question. So next question is, what? Oh, Christmas time or birthday, what's the worst gift you've ever received, and what did you do about it? I haven't had a gift that I didn't like over my birthday or my Christmas, because as I've said before, those who know me very well will actually ask me what I want for my birthday, or I'll just tell them, because I'm like that. I'm just simple like that. I'll just tell you, because I don't like receiving stuff that I don't like or I'm not gonna use. But I have in the past have received a gift, which I'm not gonna say what it was, because it's the person that gave me the gift might know that it's them. So I'm not gonna say who and what I was given, but it was something. When I opened it, I was like, you could even see it on my face. It was so hard for me to hide it. So I ended up putting it in a box. I've got a box upstairs. If sometimes I receive some PR stuff, which I would then pass it on to friends, you know, or family. So I kind of like re-gifted it to somebody else, which the reason also I don't want to say is the person that I re-gifted that to, they're gonna know I didn't buy it. They did like the gift, but I don't want them knowing that, you know, it was gifted to me by, you know, this other person. So yeah, so if you're buying me a Christmas present or a birthday present, you better ask me what to get me. Otherwise, we might have trouble, you know. Only kidding. Right, the next question is, at a party, where can someone find you? It's a very funny and but very easy question. If I'm at a party or somewhere there's a party, it's easy. You're gonna find me on the dance floor. Love dancing. I'm not one of the best dancers, but the minutes the music play, I be on the dance floor, whether I'm alone or I'm with other people. As long as the music is me, I'll be on the dance floor. And I don't understand people that go to a party and not be on the dance floor if the music is good. Like, why do you want to wait until you've had 5 drinks and then you're falling off the floor then, or you know what I mean? So yeah, I love my music. So at a party, you'll find me on the dance floor. Right. Next question, which is also my last question. When was the last time you cried and why? Oh, this one's very easy. It is actually 2 days ago. I actually watched 2 movies. I do love movies. I watched the new movie King Richard with Will Smith, which is based on a true story of the 2 tennis legends, Venus and her sister Serena. The movie was beautifully done and some parts were very emotional. I did find myself crying. I tend to cry a lot when I'm watching movies. Those close to me or my friends, they do know this. I also, after that movie, watched a movie called Respect, which is starred by, what's her name now? Kind of forgot. But it's about Hudson, actress. What's her name? Oh my goodness. I forgot her name. Jennifer Hudson, yes. She stars in Respect, where she's playing the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. So it's based on her story, her upbringing, and like how she got into the music, how she, like her story, like the problems she overcame. And yeah, so honestly, it really, I think that was the worst one for me. I cried quite a lot on that one, and that was like a few days ago when I watched it. So I do tend to cry a lot when I'm watching movies. Yeah, so this comes to the end of our Q&A, and I hope you have enjoyed it. As I've said, I didn't want to make this a long one. I thought I'll keep it sweet and short. And obviously, if you've liked the video, give us a thumbs up. And if you have more questions for me, you can just shoot me a DM or leave some on the comment section below. Other than that, I'm gonna see you guys on tomorrow's video.